Greetings, fellow action figure connoisseurs, and welcome to another episode of Digital Caveman Presents Masters of the Universe Tuesday. I, as always, am your host, the Digital Caveman, and today I will be presenting you with the Mattel Creations Netflix Masters of the Universe Revelation Dark Lyn. Or Dark Evelyn. Let's get into it! Let's begin with a look at the packaging. And on the top it says Masterverse. On the front we have Masters of the Universe Revelation Netflix. And then some nice artwork of Dark Lyn there. Mattel. On the bottom, small print, fine print, legalese print, made in Vietnam print, MattelShop.com print. Contents, one figure, accessories, assortment number, symbols I'm not going to learn, a question mark, and a barcode. On this side, just artwork from the front wraps around. And same on this side, that artwork from the front just wraps around. It's very nice looking. Then on the back, we have some different, very nice artwork of Dark Lyn sitting in the throne of Castle Grayskull. Mattel empowering the next generation through play. And then real quick, let's open the box up. And then there we can see the whole artwork all together. And then on the inside, there's an insert with even more artwork. And we'll pull that out real quick. And there's the figure, Dark Lyn, Evo Cosmic Goddess. And then on the inside of the insert is some more artwork that you can use as a background for Dark Lyn. And then on the bottom here, it's, there's the whole insert comes out pretty easily. The insert with the figure, and then it says Masterverse on here, Dark Lyn. I don't know if there's anything in here, but hey, let's look and see. Yes, some tissue wrap stuff. And here it tells you what's in there. Extra hands and fire blasts. Or magical blasts, whatever. And there, it's all wrapped up in this just plain tissue paper. Well, that, my friends, does it for a look at the packaging. Let's take a look at the figure and her accessories. And here we have handy dandy tweezers. And here we go. I don't believe this is something we have not seen before several times. A magic blast effect. The color is new. And it's translucent on the top, it looks like, and then, well, on one side, and then not, it's a little cloudy on the other side. Now, I'm not sure if that's due to manufacturing or just how it's made, and it may be due to manufacturing because this one seems to be more uniform. And we have two C-grip hands on in and out hinges, molded in color. And I have to say, I don't think these hands are anything new. We've seen these before, nice molded details. And again, molded in color. And again, there's two C-grips, both on in and out hinges. And again, something we have seen before, I'm sure. 2 fists. And again, nice molded detail, molded in color and on in and out hinges. And this one, the same holds true. And then of course the figure comes equipped with 2 Beastman slap hands. This piece is a separate piece, and it does post, it ports into, there's 2 little ports on either side of her neck, and these posts just port in there, and it stays okay. I do wish that the ports were just a bit deeper than they were, or than they are, so that this would fit just a little more firmly, because you bump it a couple of times, it will come loose. The colors, the face, and I'm not sure if this is some kind of crown or something. It's just kind of like floating in the hair, or covered by the hair maybe. But it goes all the way around. The paint app goes all the way around. It looks really nice. And then as far as the hair goes, it's white, but it looks like it has a bit of a wash to it. And then again, paint on the face, the eyes, around the eyes, the lips. I'm not sure if those are eyebrows or if it's just makeup pretending to be eyebrows. I don't know. Around the neck, nice paint apps. Nice paint. I think the gold paint is, or I think the gold is the paint app on these shoulder pads, and they're on, you can't really see it, but this piece in the back comes up and it comes on in there, and then these pieces are on a bit of a ball joint, but you know, they don't get much movement to them. And then this piece is glued on, and I believe it's molded in color, just like this piece is molded in color. And you know, a lot of this mold I don't think we've seen before. The legs are definitely new, and the arms are, I believe, new. Definitely the torso and the hip, and definitely the feet. Although the feet might possibly be a retool. So lots of new stuff going on here on this figure. So maybe that's why she was a Mattel creation. But then following on down, I do believe this is a paint app, because it's not quite this gold, but then it's closer to this gold, which I don't think is painted. But it's much glossier than it would be if it was just in plastic, it looks like. And then this is a jewel piece that is possibly a separate piece glued in there, most likely. Then the hip part is painted or printed and molded in color. And on the arms here we have these gold paint apps, and then on down to the ankles we get these paint apps, and then a paint app right here on the very top of the foot. Now as far as the soft goods go, this is a plastic piece, and it does have a nice texture to it along with these gold striped paint apps, so that's very good. This wraps all the way around from her sides all the way around her to the other side, and it is a nice, feels a little bit thicker than say Hordak or She-Ra's cape. And then mine's got a little spot on it right there. But you know, it goes all the way around, and it's up under the belt, so there's no taking this off. Now the cape is a little bit different. It is double layered, and it does have a wire in it for posing. The wire goes from one end around the back to the other end. Nothing along the bottom. As you can see, it has like that cosmic look on the inside of the cape, and then plain on the outside. So I'm assuming that's why it is double layered. Now you can remove the cape. There's Velcro right here, or hook and loop, and I am not going to do that because I'll never get it back on there straight. But like I said, the wire runs from one end all the way up around here to the other end, and you know, it's pretty good stiff wire, and it does hold in place. So that's very nice. Now let's talk about her articulation. She doesn't really look up. She looks down that far, and I think the head is on the dumbbell like they normally are. She can do the full extra, and you see what I'm talking about, that piece that goes around the neck, how it just almost came out of there. So she does have some waggle, and let's see, not really any chicken neck. Now at the shoulder, this piece does kind of get in the way, but I think that is the maximum her arm will extend out, which is approximately 90 degrees. Of course, since this is in the way, the arm will go forward and back. It won't go all the way around. There's a cut at the upper bicep for a full 360 degree rotation. Double hinged pinless elbow, I almost said knee. It gives you that much bend. 360 degree rotation at the wrist on, in and out hinge, and in and out hinge on the other side as well. Now, where the chest and the abdomen meet, there is a cut right here, and it gives her all kinds of hula hula going on there. She'll turn to the side this far, turn to the side this far, and then, you know, side to side. She will tilt back that far, which is not much, and then crunches forward that far, which again isn't much. Cut at the waist as well, and it does give you a full 360 degree rotation. At the hips, she will give you almost a full splits, not quite, just barely not there. And as far as kicking, she can kick forward that far and backwards about a half a step, it looks like. Cut at the upper thigh for a full 360 degree rotation. I almost said bicep. Double hinged pinless knee gives you that much bend. There's a cut at the upper shin that gives you a full 360 degree rotation. At the ankle, tilts down that far. Tilts up none, hardly. I wouldn't even call that any. And then it does have forward facing pin for rocker. And there we go, my friends. A look at Dark Lynn and her accessories. It's time for my favorite part of a review, comparisons. And here we have the Mattel Creations Masters of the Universe Revelation Dark Lynn with two of her counterparts, the Masters of the Universe Revelation Evelyn and the Masters of the Universe Revelation Sorceress of Grayskull Evelyn. Here's the Mattel Creations Masters of the Universe Revelation Dark Lynn with the Masters of the Universe Revelation Captain of the Guard Teela and the Masters of the Universe Revelation Sorceress of Grayskull, or Sorceress, however you prefer to call her. As you can see, Evelyn is much taller and the arms are much bigger. For our final set of comparisons, let's see how Dark Lyn compares up with other lines. And here we have, making his cameo appearance from the Marvel Legends series, Stan the Man Lee. From Star Wars The Black Series, we have the Archive Edition 501st Legion Clone Trooper. From G.I. Joe Classified series, we have the Hasbro Pulse exclusive Regal variant Cobra Commander. And just because he's in all my comparisons of other lines, we have the Masters of the Universe Masterverse 40th Anniversary He-Man, just for a 7-inch comparison. For final thoughts on the Mattel Creations Masters of the Universe Masterverse Revelation Dark Lyn, no matter how you feel about this character from the source material, this is a great figure. And you could use it along other, with other lines for photos as just some kind of goddess or dark evil sorceress, or, just some big Amazonian type looking woman. All of that is really doable. And like I said, the figure itself, there's nothing wrong with it. She has wired cape. It does have Velcro, so it's removable if you don't like it on there. The shoulder pads do get in the way a little bit. I am not enamored of the neck crown, whatever you want to call it, piece, neck halo, neck whatever, the spiky gold thing that's around her neck. I'm not a big fan of that. I do wish that the ports for that had gone in just a little bit further, just to help keep that piece stabilized, but there may be other concerns I'm not aware of as to why they didn't do that. But if wishes were horses, we'd all be riding, correct? Awesome. But overall, I have to say, I like this figure. The soft goods are good. Soft goods are good. Good. And, she has that Masterverse posability scheme. The shoulder pads do hinder that a little bit, but at least they do move some with the figure, even though you can't get that full 360 rotation out of it. I'm not sure you're going to need it posing her with the cape and that type of stuff. As far as her accessories go, she gets 4 extra set of hands and 2 magic blast effects. And she's much taller than your standard Masterverse figure. So overall, again, I have to say, this is a pretty good figure. I like this figure. And again, it's a good figure no matter how you feel about the portrayal of the character in the animation. A lot of people had issue with that. And that's okay if you did. It's okay if you didn't. We're talking about figures. Anyway, that does it for the review. I hope that you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very, very much for supporting this channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews, or just help the channel out further, or both, that's even better. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. That's a wrap, folks. I'll see you next time.